Law. Why is my camera set up like that? Hold up. I've been recording so long, I forgot how to set up the camera. Hi. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel today. My name is Celeste and welcome back to another YouTube video. Hi guys. So I lied. I'm not posting every other day like I used to. So I'm going through a really bad mental slump, so please forgive me for that, because I consistently posted before 3 times a week, but now I've been so drained and today is no better. I'm actually kind of in the more pissy side, and I was like, let me post. You know what? Let me post, because then my mouth is going to be a little bit loose, so let me post today. And also, it's MegaCon week, so hopefully MegaCon can help me get the fuck out of this slump and go back to my normal self of consistently posting. But hi, if you guys don't already know, my name is Celeste. If you guys are new to the channel, stuff I talk about anime. Really, if you clicked on this video today, is anime related. That's just my biggest niche, so if you like anime, welcome. Hi. And if you clicked on today's video is gonna be me rambling, and I just want to hear more about you guys' opinions, because I don't know which one's worse. So in today's topic of the video that I'm gonna talk about is, which anime is worse, Brother Complex or Diabolical Lovers? And a quick summary before we get into both animes. Basically, the quickest synopsis I can do for Brother Complex is 13 step bros and 1 step sis. Take with that as you will. And another thing before I get into this video, all the 2 animes I'm talking about are romance animes. So yeah, 13 step brothers and 1 step sister, all throughout the ages of 10 to 30 something, and the step sis is like 15. That does something to my psyche. I don't know why the fuck this exists. Or Diabolical Lovers, which I made a lot of times on this channel, a lot of skits about it. So basically, this girl gets sent from the church to live with these 7 fucking vampires that basically sexually harass her every day. And they're also love interests as well, if you guys play the games. Now we got that out of the way, we're gonna talk about which one's the worst. Maybe I won't even have an answer by the end of the video, but I'm gonna just list the shittiest things from each one, and we're just gonna go from there. Again, I am talking out my ass today. It's not like a consistent like research video. No, I'm gonna do it based on my prior knowledge, and because I did 2 videos prior to them. I did both. I did a review of Diabolical Lovers back in the day and Brother Complex. So if you guys want to know more in depth about them, you can go check them out down in the channel. They're somewhere. But without further ado, we're gonna go and talk about why both of them fucking sucks and which one's the worst. They're both from Otome games. So Brother Complex and Diabolical Lovers, they're both from games that people can play. That's what they're originated from. The only difference is that Brother Complex came from a novel. I didn't know that shit till the other day. I was like, fuck, there's a novel about this shit? Okay. But it's based off 2 Otome games that be turned into anime. So if you guys don't know what an Otome game is, it's a game more geared towards females or girls or people that are attracted to men. And they have, basically the main protagonist is a female or whatever they're choosing, and they're going after like multiple routes of different men. So it can be like 10 guys in a route, 5 guys, 4. But basically there's a storyline, and then whatever you choose is the route you go for. There's multiple games like that, like Color X Malice. There is Amnesia. There's a lot of games like that. I'm kind of interested in some, like Color X Malice was a really good plot point, because I love how they incorporated the love interest with the storyline. It's not like, oh, I'm a detective. Okay. And then después, like, after that, you're like, fucked. And you're just like, fuck the everyone dying. I'm just gonna go after this fucking love of my life. No, it actually incorporate this shit. They're both the same game and stuff like that, except that Brother Complex has way more love potential interest than the Diabolical Lovers, depending if you mix the 2 games, because the Diabolical Lovers have 2 games. Where the first game has like 7 brothers, and the second game has an additional like 5, 6 more people that you can go after. I haven't played the games. I am very interested in playing both games because I was both traumatized from both animes, but they're in Japanese. So until there's an English version or I learn Japanese at one point in my life, I'm never gonna play the games unless that were to come. So please, can you make an English version companies of those two games, please? But in Brother Complex, you have a potential of 13 love interests. You're a stepsister moving into a new family because your dad got married to your new stepmom, and now you moved into the main family house while the two parents are never in that family house for some fucking reason. I don't know the premise. Japan, this is what we're doing. I'm a teenager heading through puberty and I'm a girl. Let me move into these house of men that I do not know. All 13 of me, well, it's mostly like 12, 11 brothers that I do not know whatsoever, and just go from there. Like, that is such the most goofiest fucking concept ever. And I know there's people that are into that stuff. Like, there's a whole category in a particular site that has step bro and step sis everywhere. We're not gonna deny that. So like, this could be someone's cup of tea, a lot more people's cup of tea. So that could be why this is potentially better in that aspect compared to Diabolical Lovers, where you were basically sold out of a blood slave to these fucking 7 brothers. But I digress. Hey, both of these fucking animes, so if you guys haven't heard, I don't know which one's worse. I don't know which one's worse. Yeah, but Brother Complex, you have 13 choices, and the thing that gets me is that, okay, if the 13 choices were of age, it'd probably be okay. Why is there a 10-year-old as an option? And I heard prior that, oh, people that play the game is that the 10-year-old grows up in like 10 years, so you're like 25 and he's fucking 20, and that's when he pursues you. But I'm like, okay, but we're only basing it off the anime, and in the anime he's shown a love interest, not as explicitly as the other ones. Like, she's not kissing the bitch and stuff, but we do see some moments and I'm like, ooh. So even way I haven't played the game, so this is basically solely on the anime. So like, that is what gets me like, I'm like, ugh, like that gives me the very ick. Again, I haven't played the games, and that's what I heard. I don't even know if that's the truth, but either way, you're a 15-year-old girl going after a 10-year-old, or let's go to the opposite end of the fucking spectrum, 30-something years old, 15-year-old. That man needs to go to jail. I do not approve of this. This is some bullshit. We're not doing this. And moving on, we got Diabolical Lovers, where I hinted a lot of times at the beginning, or cursed out, whatever you want to say, that Diabolical Lovers is, you became like someone from the church, because you're like a church girly, got sent you to this mansion in the middle of nowhere, and you became basically a blood slave to these 7 vampires. Do you even know the premise of why you got sold and everything, what the relationship with the church or nothing is? No. They don't explain that in the anime. In the game, I wouldn't know. That's the problem. If I could read and play the game, maybe I can say something different, but I'm only basing it off the anime because the games are only in fucking Japanese, and I heard the games are actually kind of better than the anime, then I would have a different opinion. But no, I can only base off the fucking anime, so I don't know why she gets sold or sent to this fucking mansion. And then basically what they do all day to this girl, all 7 brothers, in the first anime, not even the second one, Diabolical Lovers, more blood, is that they basically sexually harass her all day and just start sucking her blood no matter what, no matter how many times she said, no, please stop, no, please stop. That is borderline sexual harassment. And a lot of times they just be popping up in her. Some of them be kissing her like, oh, we need to arouse you, and they kiss her and bite her blood. I'm like, what the fuck? Or like literally getting her out of church and be like, oh, you're going to hell, and just start sucking her dry blood there. And I'm like, what the hell? And it's horrible. In my skits, I be making fun of like me having a little semi-crush on Shun, because he's kind of the only green, yellow, orange, black flag in that group, because he's barely there. That's why I fucking adore him. Like, this is a shit anime. I do not condone any of those 7 brothers, but I be making a running joke in my videos for the skits that I'd be like, oh shoot, but like after that, I'd rather have a restraining order on that man or any of the men. Okay, now the only good bright side from this anime compared to Brother Complex is that Brother Complex do have the full 23-minute running time, while Diabolik Lovers, each episode is only like 12 to 13 minutes. I don't know, so that's why I'm like, okay, maybe. And then in this anime, like Diabolik Lovers, in my opinion, is more uncomfortable because there's never a funny scene. So that's why I can't say like which one's worse. They're both equally fucking bad. If not, maybe Brother Complex is, because like they try to make this this situation that's very bizarre, because again, vampires are not real in Diabolik Lovers, so like this is like purely fictional. But in Brother Complex, they try to make it like normalized that, oh, you can fall in love with 13 fucking brothers. But like in Diabolik Lovers, you feel way more uncomfortable because there's no funny scenes. All the music's very unsettling. You just are uncomfortable the whole time you watch it. Compared to Brother Complex, they do have some comedy aspects in the animes that there's sometimes you be laughing, but they try to make it a normal situation that, oh yeah, 13 stepbros can fall in love with you. And I'm like, do you guys not have other people in your life? No other girls are around you. You literally had to fall with one girl. Like, there's no one else in this fucking planet that you guys could go after. And there's such a there's always some shit talk between these two animes, but there's never a pinpoint of like which one is generally more worse. I feel like, I don't know, I could say Brother Complex is worse just due to the fact the obscurity of this anime. And also, I forgot to mention now, the squirrel's also a fucking option. Her pet squirrel is also a romantic option. I'm like, is she fucking a squirrel now? What the fuck is this? Brother Complex is an anime that I kind of like was fortunately able, until recently, because I had to do it for some videos, that I was able to erase it from the back of my mind completely. I just knew 13 brothers, one sister. Diabolik Lovers, maybe Diabolik Lovers is worse for me because there's just a special place in hell, that hell pit in the darkest part of my heart, that I could not fucking forget this anime due to the uncomfortable feelings I got from it. It was so uncomfortable, but like each are so bad. So I'm making this video basically to rant, and I just want to know which one's worse in you guys' opinion. I know this is bullshit video, me talking, but I just generally do want to hear your thoughts. They're both fucking bad. There's no doubt about it. But I just want to know your opinion. I also did this video, I think I'm going to end it right here, but I also did this video due to the fact that I'm going to MegaCon, so I want to do one video prior to me going to MegaCon, because I am planning, hopefully, to record all 4 days and post every day that I go to MegaCon. Even if it's not that much, I'm going to plan to do all that, because I have 4 different cosplays that I want to show you guys. So this week, you're probably going to get like 5 videos from me, if I stick through it, okay? No promises either. So like this was gonna be the only talk sit down video before I go and head to MegaCon, because I don't want to be like, okay guys, I'm gonna try to talk, disappear for 2 weeks, and then be like, I'm in MegaCon, teehee. So I wanted to do like an actual topic video before I go straight to vlogging MegaCon and shit. But yeah, I just want to know your opinions. If you guys, which one's worse? I generally don't know. Yeah, but thank you guys so much if you watched the end of the video. I will see you guys on Thursday. It's going to be a weird posting schedule this week because I am going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days. So it's going to be quite a bit of recording. So thank you guys so much if you watched to the end, and I hope to see you on the next 4 videos. Bye guys.